Hi, it's Justin from CanadaWhips.com. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make a brand new cracker. Let's get started. To make the cracker, I'm going to be using polystring, which is like a thin plastic string that you can buy at pretty much any hardware store. However, you don't need to use this in order to make a cracker. You could use paracord gut, you could use twine, you could use Kevlar, you could use fishing line. Really, you can use whatever material you have on hand. However, I will say that this string is about 1 millimeter in diameter. So if you're going to be using something that's a little bit narrower, like maybe paracord gut, I would recommend adding more string. And if you're going to be using something a bit thicker, like twine, then I would take out some string. So for example, in this tutorial, I'm going to be using 2 sets of string that are about the length of my arm. With paracord gut, you might want to use 3 or maybe 4. And with twine, you're just going to want to use 1. So I'm going to start by cutting 2 pieces of string that are about the length of my arm. I'm not exact about this because I'm just going to cut the excess off later. Basically, I just want 2 nice long pieces of string that I can use to twist my cracker. Like that. So I have my 2 pieces of string, and what I need to do is find the middle. So I'm going to take the ends and grab them here. I'm going to grab the other ends as well. I'm just going to fold the string in half, and then I'm going to pull, and there we go. That's the middle right there. Now I'm going to hold on either side of the middle, so I have about 1 inch in between my fingers, and I'm just going to twist the string like that. So I'll zoom in a bit so you can see better. Yeah, so here, and I'm just going to twist the 2 strands pretty tightly like that. So they're twisted, and then after I've twisted them, I bring my fingers together, and you'll see that a loop just naturally wants to start forming. I'm going to pinch that loop with my fingers like this. What I want to make note of is which strands are on the bottom. So it's these strands in my right hand that are on the bottom. I'm going to take those strands, I'm going to twist them. And once I've twisted them, I'm going to put them over top of the other strands like that. So again, I have these strands which are on the bottom. I'm twisting them this way, and I'm bringing them over the other strands like so. And it's important that the way that you're twisting these strands is opposite to the way that they're twisting around the other set of strands. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, so I'm going to try and explain. Basically, these strands here, I'm twisting them this way, so they're going like that. Meanwhile, with these strands, they're actually going the other way. They're going this way over those 2 strands. And by doing that, it means that the cracker is just going to maintain the twist that we're making. And every time I do one of these little moves over the other string, I'm just moving my other hand down to pinch on the twists that I'm making. So I go over, and then this hand pinches. We're just going to do that over and over until we have a nice length of twist in the cracker. Okay, so I've twisted my cracker, and I've got about 6 inches of twist, which is the length that I like to use for my crackers. So I have 6 inches of twist here. Next, I have to tie the knot to start the fray. So again, I'm going to find the strands that are on the top. That's these ones. Well, I'm going to take them, and I'm going to put them behind the twist. So like this. So they're behind the twist itself. And then I'm going to pull them through this little hole here. Okay, so they're around. They're going to go through that. And just bear with me here, because normally I don't do this in a camera. Yeah. And I'm just going to tighten that knot as well. And when I do this, normally I bite down on the end of the cracker so I can have a lot of tension. That just helps me make a nicer knot, but right now it's not entirely possible. But there you go. So now we have a knot tied at the end of our cracker. We have a nice little 6 inches of twist here. And then now we just need to cut the frayed bit at the end. Now I like to make my fray 3 inches long, so I'll have 6 inches of twist and then 3 inches of fray. So what I do is I just take the fray and I fold it And I just kind of find the halfway point on the cracker. So let's say about there. And then from there, I just cut the end of the cracker like this. And I have to make sure that all 4 of these strands are the same length, and that way the cracker is just going to work nicely. And that's it. That's how to make a brand new cracker. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want to learn more about whips and whip cracking, check out our website at canadawhips.com.